Good morning, guys. It's Sam here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about San Jose, Costa Rica. And the reason for that is because if you go online and you might see somebody in a blog or a Facebook group and they ask, hey, I got to stay in San Jose for 3-4 days, where should I stay? Where should I stay? And you'll see a flood of comments saying, no, don't spend any time in San Jose. It's not the real Costa Rica. You gotta go to the beach, or you gotta go to La Fortuna, or you gotta go to Puerto Vallarta and get out of San Jose immediately. And I listened to them at first. I was like, okay, get to San Jose and then get out. And it wasn't until I've been doing some pretty extensive traveling here for a while now. It wasn't until my girlfriend wanted to come and visit me, and she's been doing a lot of traveling in the States, and she's like, hey, can we just pick a cool place by the airport? Like, I really just coming down to see you, and I don't, I like Costa Rica, but I don't really want to do much traveling right now. I'm pretty exhausted. Just want to spend time with you, get some nice dinner, maybe watch some movies. And I'm like, cool, well, I'll just stay in San Jose for a week. That sounds like a perfect plan. I hear, San Jose is not that exciting. It's not the real Costa Rica, so it sounds like a perfect place to just sit in and watch a movie. So I booked an Airbnb in a place called Barrio Escalante, and boy, was I surprised just how much I liked it. So for those that don't know Barrio Escalante, it's about 30 minutes away from the airport, depending on traffic. Could be 20, could be 40, could be, a bit longer. But it's such like a hip neighborhood with all these like bustling restaurants, beer gardens. They have great sushi places, ramen places. There's a really nice restaurant called Doma, which has high-end plates where I think we got like an app, 2 mains, and 4 margaritas. And even though we gave a tip, we still walked out of there for just $60 USD, which you could go to Montana's and get the same bill. So really high quality stuff with, quite reasonable prices for just that level of a dining experience. And there's all these like cool breakfast cafes and great coffee at Franco. And it really just changed my whole perspective. I was like, yeah, I think a lot of people, what they're saying online about San Jose, they're wrong. And I stayed at this building called Urban Escalante. And when I was up there, I actually met my friend Randolph. So he's originally from Wall Street, and he's bought, probably 5 properties in San Jose now. And I asked him, I'm like, well, Randolph, like, people say San Jose isn't the real Costa Rica. Why are you buying properties here? Just a little disclaimer, him and I, we both do vacation rentals. So we buy a property as an investment property and we rent it out to people who are traveling. And he said it's out of anywhere in Costa Rica, it will get the most highest occupancy rate, making it the best investment property in the country. So he gets these nice little apartments in, that building, Urban Escalante, and also at this building called Secret Savannah. And he said, yeah, like the prices are just right. It has about a 15% year after year cap rate on average, being conservative. And, there's always the flow of tourism from the airport, so people like staying a night here and then going to other places. But there's a big degree of medical tourism, and it's also the biggest city in Costa Rica, so a lot of people are coming here for work. And that's when a lot of light bulbs went off. I'm like, well, that's great to know, because I could really imagine myself having a little flat in Urban Escalante. Like even just down the road, there was like this really cool DJ school and production school, and I'm a house music nut. So
Walking out like Costa Rica, what makes you forget the dealer? Spending the days in tequila. You think you live the cool life.
just such a cool neighborhood. It's not like Austin, Texas, but it's kind of similar where there's like these beer gardens and these like food gardens everywhere. And there's lots of street art. I really, really enjoyed it. So now we're, you know, he took me on a tour, showed me a lot of other cool buildings. And the one called Secret Sabana, it's actually Alice in Wonderland themed. So, excuse me, when you pull up to the door, there's a tiny little door that you can't use right at the main entrance. And then there's a normal sized door. And then the main door where you actually walk into the building, it's like, I don't know, 15 feet tall, and you can use it, and that's how you get into this building. Then you go into this building and it's completely themed 100% Alice in Wonderland themed. So you walk towards the elevators and there's this mirror that when you swipe your card, it just goes something like out of like a spaceship. Then you go upstairs and you go into the co-working room and there's a giant gold gorilla just in the middle of it for no reason other than it looks really cool. And then you look at the co-working lounges and they're actually very tastefully done. You know, it's very pleasing on the eyes, but it's very functional. So everything's very comfy. Everything looks very high quality, made very well. Then you look at the corner of your eye and you're like, that looks like a picture frame, but is it? And then next thing you know, it's a secret door to this party room that has 1,000 different twinkle lights hanging down from the ceiling. I'm like, they would never do this in the States or Canada where I'm from. So I really, really thought that was so cool and so unique. And as a person who's looking for Airbnbs, I'm like, this would be very exciting for a lot of people who want to take Instagram photos or just wants a cool place while they're in San Jose. And then using Randall's knowledge of the numbers do check out. So that's it for me in this video, guys. If you like this, comment below. If you have any questions, comment below, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.